I made it to the hospital and they put me under. The next thing I know, I wake up in the ICU. After the doctors came in and took off some bandages, I could see that there was a blue line mid-thigh. I knew immediately what that was for. It was for amputation. I didn't tell my parents I was going to see a prosthetist. I told them I was going to see a foot specialist. Well, prosthetic foot maybe, but they didn't know that. I just told my parents, I said, look, the way I see it, I'll be able to live a lifestyle that's more in my best interest, as an amputee. And so, it took a couple of days, but they finally come through and said, Jeff, well, it is your decision, so, we'll back you and whatever you want to do. Challenge Athletes Foundation offered to sponsor me for mountain biking. So they bought me that awesome giant mountain bike, and I started riding, and this is all, just a few months after my amputation and a few months after I've only been walking. People see me and they're like, dude, how can you do this stuff? And how are you able to cycle and wakeboard and rock climb all this stuff? And I said, well, I can do anything you can do. I just look cooler doing it. My girlfriend, she's just like, she notices people stare a lot. People come up to me, and usually what they say is, thank you for your services, son. When they say it that way, it's just awkward. I've tried it saying, oh, I'm not military. And they're just taking like, well, what happened, And then it's just a big mess. And so usually I just nod my head and just keep on going. And you know what? I'm not one. I don't cover it up. I could get a cosmetic covering on my leg, but man, I think it's cool. I flaunt it around. I like people to see my success and that I've taken something so traumatic and turned it into something so wonderful.